And we're back with some more Rimworld and a bunch of evil cultists chanting on our doorstep. Again. There's a couple of people here, though, we would like to acquire. 1 second. Just keeping our invisibilities up. We have sort of hit that point of, well, stupidity, where we can do things like this, or we can stay invisible for so long, it's just kind of pointless. And you, I want you to hit... Is it Blake? I want to say it's Blake is the one we're after. Yep, they are the genies, so we're going to want to zap that one, and we're going to want to zap Blake. Done. Now, the reason we want Lisa over here is Lisa has massive crafting skill, and we want to steal that. There's also so many other good pawns here. Like, if this was earlier in the game, we would be all over them. Like, look, we have 2 pawns who have Psychopath and Bloodlust. Like, Valentine here, Psychopath, Bloodlust, and Iron-Willed. Like, that is just the trifecta of awesome. Okay, unfortunately, they can't do dumb labor. Their burning passion is in social, which they can't use. Artistic and animals are negatives. Like, the only thing they're good at is intellectual. That's it. Intellectual and shooting. I would normally have hired them and turned them into a great researcher, but we are too far into the game and we have too many pawns already. It's kind of getting out of control in numbers, and it's only going to get worse with all the cloning. So, you know, actually, when's our next clone up? 13 days. Never mind. Plan. Very, very simple. We're going to nab these 2, and then we're going to get out of here. 1 down. You will going to have to do a quick skip if you wouldn't mind. Yeah, you can skip that one right there. And let's just keep an eye on our psychic invisibility. And that's 2. And we'll skip them as well. When you skip someone, or when you skip something, it puts out fire, so that's great. Or maybe it didn't. Did you just... Oh, skipping doesn't get rid of fire anymore. It used to. And now we have one last thing to do. How far is that? Yeah, that Psychic Lance has got pretty good range. We want you to carry Blake. And we want you to carry Lisa, if you wouldn't mind. Perfect. You can go in there. And you can start running, but we're going to get you to Psychic Insanity, that guy, before you go. Come on. Oh, damn it. Psychic Invisibility is about to wear off. Yeah, go for it. Okay, you're good. Excellent. Then in that case, Psychic Insanity, this bio right there. Oh, and you can capture Lisa. Go for it. And you can capture Blake. Wow, you're going to take the really long way, guys. Like the super long way. You know what? Let's close those doors. Will you reroute? No, you're still going to use the same doors because you've made up your mind on that front. That is... you're being chased. It's fine. It is fine. We'll just make sure we've got a double door lockdown. And then we're going to send everyone to the Killbox. The rest of them should head over here and we will give them a normal, healthy greeting we like to give here. Oh, and this is why we have double dooring. And now they lose interest. Oh, that guy doesn't lose interest. That could be a problem. They're supposed to lose interest. You need to get over there super quick. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Ooh, I was worried. Like, that is a mechanic that's been like that for a long time, so it shouldn't be a case that they changed it. Ooh, and I should go in there and close that door before they arrive. I want to make sure that they have nowhere to run. In fact, let's close all 3 doors before they arrive. Fighting is about to kick off. All the enemies are lined up in a row, and I'm actually doing a far skip back from this map tab because I forgot about this for a while. They were a little hungry, but we fed them, and now they're going to teleport back. Hopefully not too awkwardly. Where are you going? Yeah, and they teleported. Ooh, excellent. Not too far away. That actually works out great. So, Burke, Nomad Gunslinger, get out of here. Leave it up to everyone else. This should be pretty handy. Wow. What were you wearing that you're not dead instantly? Devil's Stand robe? That's it? Okay, you two go about your days. Actually, Burke... No, wait. Gunslinger? Yeah, you've got a lot of junk on you. We got to make sure you put that somewhere reasonable. In the meantime, I think these guys have got it. We even left the shits up front here so that they can tank a bunch of stuff. And considering how slowly the enemies get in, it should be easy. Oh, I forgot about the death refusal. That will be annoying, but considering how slowly they're getting in, it should be okay. The death refusals are a little annoying, but considering how weak sauce they all are, and that when they do get back up, they're not exactly very strong. And we've got the shits up here just to take care of anyone who gets a little bit too close. I think we have more than sufficient firepower to kill pretty much an infinity of these. Never mind that they're broken up quite nicely as well. And over here, Nomad Gunslinger is stocking us right the way back up on limestone chunks. Just all of them. I'm curious, actually. We might not drop all his limestone chunks just yet. Oh, interesting. I was trying to see if we could drop a limestone chunk on top of a granite barricade, but no, you can't do that. It's just I was wondering if you could. It would maybe provide extra cover having a rock chunk on top of a barricade. Nope, not possible. Never mind. In that case, we'll send Nomad back to drop those off at the usual spot. And enemies-wise, yeah, they all died. Like, all of them. We might capture a few. See, what's left? Oh, there's actually 2 left. We might capture a couple just so we can brain rip them, assuming they still have... Oh, no, you've lost your death refusal already. And have you got a death refusal still going on? Death refusal still available. The thing about the death refusal is what we can do is stick them into the brain ripper. As in, the subcore rip scanner, whatever. The thing is that rips out their brain and turns it into a brain core. Then we can use that in our robots, and it doesn't cause any negative mood lift bonus. You see, War Machine, they're psychically hypersensitive. That means they care about things like, prisoner rights or something like that. Whereas people like Burke are like, nope, don't care, I'm a psychopath, that's fine. Psychopath. Oh, bloodlust. I'm pretty sure bloodlust gets rid of most of that. Like, organ use is acceptable to people with bloodlust. So, yeah, not really necessary. Also, all of these guys, inhumanized. Yep, see, inhumanization. They don't care about any organ harvesting and stuff like that either. Someone was pointing out, playing Inhumanist as the current colony is almost pointless because the majority of our colonists are pretty much inhumanized, or they have all the traits of inhumanized already because they're psychopaths or bloodlusty. Yeah. Clones are fighting. War Machine and Rage Machine. War Machine laughed at Rage Machine's aunt's hands. This drove Rage Machine into a rage and she began a fight. I mean, names check out. Xenotaph is going to try and do their freedom approach again. What's this? Transfer revenue. Yep, nope. I would like you to transfer them over there. Releasing revenant. Nope. Okay, I figured it out. You can't transfer something while one's already in mid-transfer. So... Wait until they start the transfer, then yoink it from their hands. That actually works. For now. Question is, how long will that work for? Prashit can stay in there for a little bit. Maybe... Damn it, we don't have that mental break snappy out ability. We should probably invest in that at some point. Or find it. The one that removes the mental break from someone at the cost of putting them into a coma for a little bit. Here they come again. And let's let them start and then get in their way. Fine. Nope, they're too fast. Damn it! There needs to be some way to stop them. I think I'm going to have to start EMPing them. I'm going to give them a brain implant that makes them EMP susceptible. And that way, whenever they start this junk, we can just go boom and just knock them unconscious. Hey, buddy. How do you like 5 ghouls attacking you and getting stunned? Yeah. That's the least furthest you've got. I mean, actually, that's got to be nightmarish for them. They're trapped on the platforms. Every so often, a guy comes on and goes, here, I'll get you free, I'll get you free. And then the moment they get outside the door, it's like, oh, and by the way, all my friends are waiting outside with guns. Oh, and I'm going to shoot you in the back while you're at it. And let's try this again. I mean, one of them got pretty far. One of them actually got out here. He should have just kept running. Oh, you can still see the scrape marks from where he was. Oh, well. Good effort by all. We'll just send him back to work. I do have to figure out some way though to neutralize that ability. That that void fascination thing where they release stuff every so often. There's got to be a way around it. Maybe wall them in, or wall the people who have the mental breaks in, or EMP them, or something. This is the final stage of War Machine's evolution from stealing skills from people. And just to make it extra special, it's run by War Machine for War Machine. We've got War Machine, Love Machine, Rage Machine, Laputin Machine, and 5 Machine, because I haven't come up with a name for them yet. And why am I calling them 5? There should be 4. You know what? Doesn't make a difference. Poor Lisa here has a crafting skill of 15, or Lisa, whatever, and we're going to steal 80% of her experience. That should finish at the skill stealing stages for War Machine's evolution. Like, that will put them... Yeah, they should be pretty good at just about everything. They'll be a great all-rounder. Their intellectual won't be amazing, but, well, we're not hiring them for their brains or cloning them for their brains. And, we are also ripping the genes out of... Who is it? This genie here. Blake. Come on, let's see what you got. And... Awful social. Ugh. It might be applicable. It gives us 2 metabolic efficiency points to work with. And if we apply that to War Machine... Well, yeah, okay, it'd kill their social skills. But it's not like they're going to need those much anyway, are they? Hey, someone want to grab that prisoner and put him back in storage? Thank you. Oh, and I need a mod. See, the thing is, I'm going to have to remember to come back in... 2 days. Wait, genes regrowing? Damn it, we gotta wait 15.3 days. That's... Yeah, that's a problem. 1 second. Auto extract gene mod. Extracts genes with its gene extractor whenever it was safe to do so. Once their genes regrow, they'll be picked up, transported over here, get their genes ripped, and we won't have to remember to do it. Because otherwise, yeah, I'm just gonna forget it. And pseudonym here is... Oh, you picked a... Yeah, I told you to hunt an emu. I hope your shooting is good enough. If that thing gets close, it will mess you up. And they got an elbow blade. They'll probably be fine. With that complete, War Machine should now be, crafting-wise, up to 15. That is... Even without the cloning, that's still incredibly powerful. Being able to just yank a crafter or people with special skills and just dump them into people. Like, the shooting's level 15 in War Machine. They're one of our... Well, I don't think they're our highest level shooter, but... Yeah, they're pretty high up. And I suppose everyone else got there eventually as well, so maybe it's not as amazing as I thought, but it does allow you to skip an awful lot of problems. Interesting. Twisted obelisk. Okay, now we've got 2. Wait, is it obelisk or obelisk? Asterisk and obelisk? Obelisk. We're just going to go with obelisk, whatever, and I'll get it messed up all the time. A mysterious obelisk has crashed nearby. The obelisk comes with putrid psychic energy, gradually intensifying as it approaches some dangerous limit. You can send colonists to suppress the obelisk to prevent it from activating. You can also mark the obelisk for study to try and learn its purpose. You can also attack the obelisk to destroy it, and doing so may unleash natural and dangerous phenomena. Right, we'll study and suppress. In fact, when it comes to research, I think... Actually, I don't think we're going to need to study this. Cancel study. Just suppress is good enough. Yep, same over there. And suppression. Oh wait, I think we have to study it to figure out what it's about, and then we'll figure out it. Well, this thing allows us to duplicate. The other one brought us to a dungeon dimension. I don't know what this one does just yet. Now it rains? I suppose you've never had enough corpses to get a proper rain on. That's fine. Right, and the obelisk study, it's not suppressed. Activity levels. Hasn't actually given us anything new, has it? Nope. We still have to study it a bit more, and then we'll gain whatever the option is. Those obelisk ones, I quite like them. I wonder if this is one of those dungeon missions. That would be kind of fun. Well, looks like some cougars have shown up. We did a draw animals. A bad draw animals to try and convince some cougars to show up. I think they can get across this. Can they? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can get across this area. That's fine. We're going to send in the shits. You guys, go there. And we should be able to take care of most of them. We'll get some shooters ready just in case. 5 power claws versus a string of cougars. The fact I have to stop makes this so much easier. Yeah, that works. What kind of damage are we seeing? The scratches are not inconsiderable, but they're not fatal by any means. Worst case, we can start rotating them around. Dumpshit Prime is off on the end, and Little Shit seems to be less targeted. These are the 3 that have that are generally the toughest. You, give me a go frenzy, and you, give me another frenzy. This means they just attack more frequently. That is That is an impressive amount of killing. And they just don't go down. Oh well, let's fast forward it a bit. Well, it took a tiny bit of moving stuff around, but in general, that worked out great. And there's still 25 of them alive. I mean, how? I really feel like that's far more being alive than there should be. Huh. Did they go down from the pain, or what took them out? Missing body part. You know what? Makes no difference. We'll let the ghouls finish them off. The ghouls don't get lung rot. This is why we're using them here. You can see the that brown cloud. Yeah, that's bad for most of our pawns. Well, except for War Machine. All the War Machine and the War Machine clones are wasters. They don't care about that. They have total antitoxic lungs. Oh, actually, wait. That gives them toxic gas immunity, but I don't think it protects them from lung rot. You know what? Doesn't matter. Oh, great. Rare thrombos have shown up. Well, this would have saved me a bunch of time if they had shown up earlier, but you know what? Never mind. We'll kill the last of these. For funsies here, we're going to put our ghouls up against thrombos. We've got everyone back there to hold fire, but if things start going pear-shaped, we'll kick it in. Hey, come back here. Seriously? Stop running away. Or moving gently away. You. Ghoul Frenzy. And then melee attack that thing. Well, it doesn't care that its friend is getting ganged up on. That's okay. Alright, little shit, you took some damage. Torso, yeah, took a bit of a hit, but no, you're fine. In that case, keep going. Oh my god! They just beat two thrombos to death. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, just keep going then, I suppose. We've got the rest of the team here to help you out, but it seems that you don't really need it just yet. And we still haven't even they're not even in their final form yet. Which reminds me, I gotta build their final pieces of equipment. Yeah, I'm sure the Trumbo's gonna get revenge about 5 seconds after it's dead. Right, well, good to know, I suppose. Didn't think it'd be that simple, but there you go. Wait, what? It's a corrupted obelisk. But we already have a corrupted obelisk. How did we get a second corrupted obelisk? Are you meaning we can start doubling up on our clothing? Oh. Damn it, I was going to do something completely broken anyway, but if we're going to do that broken, I mean, why not go broken? That sounds far more fun. We finally got around to burning most of these, and the rain has not managed to kick in yet. That should get rid of all of that corpse rot, and we can finally go in and clean that place up. We're also going to study this corrupted obelisk, whatever, and we're going to figure out if it's the same as this one. If we can double our duplication, then we can double our fun. This is going to be good. Minor bit of a snag to our plan. We have the reverse Mormons showing up to shout hate chants at us. Yeah, this is an opportunity. They do have some psychically hypersensitive pawns that would look really, really good as yunners. Alright, is there anything else we'd actually like at them? Ooh, do you have any genies? They have 4 genies, and they're all going to stand there and do nothing for a while. So we could nab ourselves a bunch of genies and a psychically hypersensitive pawn. No psychically hypersensitive genies? Nah, well, okay, not everyone's that. We can't be that lucky. The great thing about these guys is they don't attack. They don't do anything. So we're just going to walk right up, and you can't arrest them per se, but what you can do is just zap them with a shock lance. And this one is now ours. They are a genie that we can take back with us. We are going to capture this unwaveringly loyal pawn, and the great thing about genies is they don't actually break out of jail. They've got the dead cam gene, so they just stay inside jail all the time. And then we'll grab Prichette and Xenotaph here. There's 2 more I want to grab while we're out and about. Cox over here is psychically hypersensitive. So, we want that one as well. We're going to grab 2 genies and a psychically hypersensitive pawn. Well, that's a problem. Huh. Why are they attacking? This isn't supposed to happen until we kill, like, a whole lot of them. Bugger. I need to get everyone together, and hopefully I can get Zenithaf out of there before they die. Please tell me I've given them a... Yep, they do have a death refusal, and so does Prichet. Wait, no. Prichet has a death refusal. Zenithaf does not. That's going to make life interesting. It's going to make life really... I don't think they're going to make it past the doors. They're going to get ganged up on and killed. Let's get everyone together. In my defense, I really thought they wouldn't attack until we'd killed like 50 or 60 of them or something like that. There's like 200 of them around the map, or was it 219? Prichet is also going to have to jump out of there. We can't take this guy with us either. Yeah, I think we are... Yeah, jump, and then probably trying to jump in between Zenithaf. I need to get everyone else, though, on the line. We gotta hope and pray that Zenithaf can make it. I don't think they are. Jump again. Now, is there anything we can do here? Well, we do have Neuroquake, but that seems a little bit excessive. Chaos Skip might be our only hope. Like the... They're still alive. They're still alive. They're bleeding out in 11 hours. That's time. That is time. Okay. And yeah, let's close all the doors, shall we? Oh, they might break that door, but they won't break the remaining ones. Okay. That buys us some time. Zenithaf, don't stand up, buddy. Don't stand up. What are you doing? Is there some way to just tell him to not move? Okay. This is annoying. I was really hoping to capture a few more pawns, but it's okay. It's okay-ish. Let's kill these guys fast, shall we? I'm going to try and rescue Zenithaf. Now, they're trapped in there and they're crawling to bed, but that could take a while. So what we're going to do is, once this door closes, we are going to invisibilize 5 Machine. Yoink. You can... open that door. We're going to be coming back in a second. Come on. Now, what we're going to need you to do is get in range to skip Zenithaf out of there. Yep, they're pretty lodged in there. Oh. Yeah. Also, you got a prisoner back there, but they got a death refusal. They can come back. We were just grabbing a brain core thingy, to make another robot later on. Where were we? Yeah, yes. Skip, skippity, skip. Where are they? No, don't go in there. Don't. You... Oh. Damn it! Zenithaf, why would you do this? Okay, where are you? Where? Nope, we can't target you. Fine, how much neural heat we got? More than enough. So, first up, we're going to skip ourselves. We need to get ahead of this. Perfect. Now we need to find Zenithaf. Perfect. Nice. How are we looking? We got 5 seconds left. Fine by me. Then skip 5 Machine over here. What are you doing? No! You muppet. In about 2 seconds, that's going to run out, and you're going to have a bunch of very angry people on top of you. Perfect. And then a little bit of invisibility. And perfect. Alright then. Would you please rescue Zenithaf? We are going to have that door closed behind you. And we're going to have that door closed behind you. And would you please go and do that now? Yes, you will. Excellent. Whew. Right, that gets War Machine over here. War Machine has a Psychic Shock Lance, and they have Skip. So once that genie shows up... Oh, I think we might have killed the genie already, did we? You know what? Never mind. We saved Zenithaf. That's all that matters. I was mildly concerned there for a while he was going to die. Ripley is using Self-Resurrect. Yeah, whatever. Oh, damn it. I also want to get a psychically hypersensitive pawn. So now we only got a genie. We never got the psychically hypersensitive one. If I'd have known I had to choose between the two, I would have picked the psychically hypersensitive one. I have a lot of confidence in this Killbox doing exactly what it's supposed to do. They will keep regenerating, we will keep shooting them, and eventually they'll die. The odd one makes it all the way to the end, but when they do, the ghouls just speed them down. Some of them may smack on that door, but they'll stop after I get through the first one. And I accidentally gave the Putin machine a, whatchamacallit, Molotov cocktail showing up here. So they've actually picked up a spiker to stun people. See, guys that are getting up close are getting mowed down by the ghouls. This is what happened last time. It's generally consistent. I'll just skip this forward a bit. It's honestly just a case of mowing down these poor Muppets. And I forgot to skip that one out of the way. You're the psychically sensitive one, right? Let's see if we can't nab that one. If we can't, we'll grab the second one. You should go there. Wow. Everyone just like laser beam focus changed targets there. Are they dead already? No, they're not dead. Cool. I'm going to try and shock lance them and get no one else to shoot at them. We changed a lot of target priorities here. Maybe we can keep this pawn alive. Nice. Right, War Machine, maybe go ahead and put them... Over and put them out. They are a little bit on fire. But that's perfect. They're psychically hypersensitive, and we can take care of them now. Alright, yeah, these guys are going to keep using death refusal. They're going to end up in a kill box, end up dead, and we're just going to laugh at them. Oh, and you know what? Leave the Molotovs behind. We're probably going to need them in a minute. Inconvenient. Everyone's kind of tired and hungry. I really have to build a kitchen over here. It's next on the agenda. We'll build a quick kitchen and stuff so that everyone can get food closer to the kill box. This guy somehow teleported through the walls, probably on death and then resurrected on the inside. Prime can take care of him. Problem solved. And Brichette doesn't like the fire too much, but we need to clean this place up. It's getting too messy in here. Actually, we might just be able to leave the ghouls to take care of the cougars. That would probably be the smart plan. You know, a little bit too much fire going on. Well, that went well. I think we're just going to have to leave it to the ghouls one way or the other. We can place the ghouls back here, and they can kill all the cougars as they pass through. I would like to introduce you to the most unlucky person on the planet. Their name is Lada. Lada here is got dementia. They're frail, they have a bad back. Unfortunately, they also have death refusal. And they have been at the very end of this entire trail of people. Now, after passing by all of the corpses of the fallen, they've finally made it to the battle they could hear so much about, only to find that all of their people are dead, and the place is on fire. But that's okay, they're being chased by cougars. So, they now have to try and navigate the fire, get past 5 ghouls. Remember, they've got dementia and stuff, they probably think this is possible. While they gotta worry about all of the cougars running up behind them to kill them. This is their finest hour, their moment to shine. Just don't get set on fire. Don't get set on fire and you'll probably get killed by these guys. We might have to pull back around the corner. He might shoot us from around the corner. You never know. Nomad, what are you doing here? Oh, I forgot to change everyone to curtain wall area. Curtain wall area is they stay inside all of the walls we've built, but I've also made sure to exclude them from the kill box for now. So that means no one else should try and get in there. Oh, no. The cougars have made it. The cougars have made it. The first one has ran past him, but no, they've been ganged up on. Well, it happens. Okay, I think we'll pull... How are we going to arrange this to maximize incoming damage? You see, little shit and dumb shit are not quite as maxed out as the middle pawns. The middle ones have the full damage reduction bonus going on, and as well as the incoming damage multiplier of 19%, they also have fully developed limbs. Little shit has the full damage reduction, but they don't have fully developed limbs because, well, technically they're a teenager. We'll just keep an eye on this and we should be able to beat them all down. And then we're going to have a whole bunch more cougar fur to make clothing out of. For some reason, they actually are really good at injuring them. There's already, 3 cougars on that tile? We'll see how it works out. Well, that was a brutal, brutal beatdown. Ghouls are just amazing. I have to do a whole tutorial on just how amazing ghouls are. And we ended up with 10 living cougars there. tell people to hunt them. The problem with telling people to hunt them is they'd walk into all of this tox gas. I'd prefer they didn't do that. In fact, I am going to ban everyone from coming in here and then let the mechs come and remove the corpses. And then once the mechs have removed the fresh corpses, we'll just Molotov the whole area. Oh, we might want to speed that along, actually. Those corpses are probably going to catch fire very shortly. Oh, and the eclipse is ending. That was a rather busy eclipse. Lots of killing. Let's plug back in the sun lamps, and are we good? There we go. Perfect. Alright, just give us a few seconds to clean up this mess. We have learned about the obelisk. It is an architect machine that transforms flesh creatures into different forms. The device is damaged, so the new forms could be chaotic and unstable. A person or animal so transformed would become something totally unrecognizable. The obelisk's energy levels rise unless suppressed. If it fully activates, it could transform an endless number of creatures, creating a nightmarish horde of flesh mutants. Yeah, it sounds kind of delicious. Nomad Gunslinger thinks that it may be possible to safely shut down the obelisk. Why? Mutate. Induce rapid cellular growth in a person, causing them to grow a tentacle or flesh mass organ. Hey, War Machine, get over here. You already have one, don't you? Nope, you don't have a tentacle yet. We definitely need to get you one. Where are you? You are meditating at a large scope. No. I want you to trigger a mutation right now. We want you to get a flesh tentacle. You want to blend in with all the cool kids. Ooh, and we got to get Prashette one of those as well. Yeah, she definitely needs a tentacle. Hey, War Machine. Obelisk mutation. Felt her arm tingling. Moments later, her skin split open as a fleshy growth erupted from her body. Her arm has been replaced by a squirming tentacle. War Machine's lost some blood, but seems otherwise unharmed. A little bit of blood loss. Still has the elbow blade and the right shoulder as a flesh tentacle. Actually, that works out perfectly. Now they've got an elbow blade and a flesh tentacle. And when we clone them, they should keep the flesh tentacle, I think. That will be awesome. Alright. A bulk goods trader has flown by, and I'm going to do something completely stupid. We're going to buy all their Devil Strand. That's 589 Devil Strand at its incredible price. We're paying we're almost $5,000 we're paying for all of this. But hey, we can turn it into a bunch of pants and stuff. Normally you'd grow it, but we can't really do that on this tile. Well, we could eventually, but why not just pay? We've got the gold statues, and that's a very expensive purchase. Now we just got to make sure we start using that to make clothing. To improve combat efficiency and, well, reduce mental break chances, we're going to stick ourselves in a little dining area / recreation room right here, just to help our pawns out. We're going to cram in some survival meals. In fact, I'm pretty sure we've researched survival meals already. Yes, somewhere in there. I can't even pick it out. But we've got survival meals in there somewhere, so I'm thinking we make up a bunch of those and use those to keep everyone happy while they're on fight duty. Well, time for a waste pack infestation. We'll let it do its thing. We'll just make sure no one goes near that area for a while. And our second obelisk is online. Excellent. We can now duplicate War Machine again. Critical alert, colonist needs rescue. Maybe we should start cloning Victor here. We kind of do need another crafter or two, so maybe cloning some crafters might not be a bad plan. Yeah, and I feel like I should clean this place up, but I think it's too late. This place is just a lost cause now. It's too messy. This place will be nice and neat, but we won't live there. This place will be horrifically messy, and we will live there. Our newest expansion is just about finished. Look at that. All right, we got extremely impressive. We've got ourselves poker table. We got ourselves a bookshelf. We're going to have to buy some more books. We've got ourselves 114 packaged survival meals, mostly meat-based. 37 Go Juice, 10 Wake Up, because, well, all of the War Machines are immune to Wake Up addiction. So, for example, yep, Wake Up impervious, and they're Psychite dependent. So they should be able to just chug down the Wake Up if they need to, if they're running low on sleep when they're in the Killbox. And considering how many we have of the Wasters, we've got 5, 6, 7 Wasters, that works out pretty well. Well, 7 Wasters so far. Give it time. Now, Victor here. Victor is our best crafter, and I think I'd like another one. Don't get me wrong, War Machine's, solid. They've got a crafting of 15. Actually, maybe we should just thinking. We should make a dedicated crafter out of the War Machines. You know what? Why not? Let's just go straight for that. I was going to get Brandon, give them a tentacle or something, and then dupe them. But I think War Machine's just better all around. A quick stop for a bit of duplication on War Machine. Okay, where are they? And they are friendly. Okay, number 6. I'll have to come up with names for them later. It's just, for now, there's too many. Okay, that's number 6, and now we'll get number 7 over here. If they're enemy, we've also got our hands on a Psychic Shock Lance. We always make sure we've got these for the time. And, okay, number 7. Once those two have got themselves equipped, what... Metal Horror emerging? What? What? This is a prisoner. What? Okay. Let me go over this. Lisa was a prisoner we collected. The only reason we collected them was they had, I think it was good crafting? Or we were going to use them for the good crafting. They also had a leftover death refusal. So we used them to get our hands on a high subcore, and then I was like, oh yeah, I should get rid of them before they do something stupid like attempt a prison break. Why is there a gun here? Wait, who is... I assume that gun is left over for some previous time? I don't even know. Fine, they have been released. I suppose we'll go take care of that metal horror in a bit. And Lisa... Oh, Lisa can make it off the map. Where does the metal horror come from? Implanted before arrival at your colony. Okay, that's fine. So it decided to leave... Okay, so if it tries to get out of the colony, it triggers. Huh. Well, I suppose we'll go ahead and kill it. It looks to be a baby. Is it? It's tiny. This thing does not look very tough. I don't think it's going to last very long. Yeah, kind of exploding in a lot of ways. Alright, get over here and tender that medicine. They're a prisoner we're trying to release. I don't really care if they got the map. It's just if prisoners die, people get a little bit unhappy about it. And you prioritize holding that shard. That actually works out for us. We've got way too many shards right now, and I've got to start spending them. Okay, we're going to patch Lisa up, and then hopefully she'll get off the map under her own steam. What is going on over there? 6 war machine. Oh, the newest war machine wasn't in the right zone. They were supposed to be in the avoid zone. That's not great. Yeah, they were supposed to be in the avoid zone, but the new ones weren't. Okay, so we're going to have to fight these now. I was really hoping to save those for another threat. Grant. You. Skippity boo. Perfect. This should be fast, brutal, and very much a death sentence to everyone involved. Yeah, pollution stimulus maximum. Some of them have got some pollution stimulus going on. Kind of does make sense. But we have ghouls up front to tank, so none of them should actually get close enough to do anything, and the sheer amount of firepower we're putting down range. We did just add 2 new pawns, both of whom have level 15 shooting, and level 17 melee. Which reminds me, do they actually come with... They're transhumanist modded. They're already modded because they've got that, flesh tentacle. We'll still get him an elbow blade. Tradition is tradition. But I'm just going to skip this forward a bit. I don't really think there's any question as to what is about to happen here. We're basically going to fill our fridge and have lots of food for our ghouls for the foreseeable future. A couple of surgical inspections on our new clones has revealed a problem. They have duplicate sickness. Basically, you can't have both clones alive at the same time. But it seems to be 2 separate duplicate sicknesses, which means the main culprit is the one they all came from, which is the original War Machine. So if War Machine original was to die, the duplicate sickness would go away, and then we could bring the original War Machine back, and that should fix the problem. But I think I'll give War Machine another death refusal just in case. It's been a while since we've done a death refusal. Why can't we? Oh, 4.3 days. Never mind. I think it's time for War Machine to maybe take a little bit of a dirt nap. Though, who do we get to do it? Because people are not going to like the person who wields the knife, so to speak. After doing a quick surgical inspection on War Machine here, the original, it seems, only has 1 duplicate sickness. I was thinking it'd be a duplicate, and we'd have 2 duplicate sicknesses, but it is not there. We are going to schedule a little bit of a death, euthanized by cut, if you wouldn't mind, and we're going to get, well, War Machine to do it. One of their clones might as well be the one to wield the knife. It just seems better that way somehow. I don't know. Like, getting someone else to do it just means they're causing all sorts of problems. And... should have stripped him first, though, shouldn't I? This is why you stripped him, because look, now their gear has all been damaged, and they're going to have to... my bad. And now, how is your duplicate? You know what? Make that unattainable. Everything else can be picked up, and let's just see how your duplicate sickness is doing. That's at 11, and you are at 11. Let's see if they actually go... No, 12. What? Well, it looks like this is not going away. We're up to 13% and 13%. So we're going to kill War Machine 7. Yeah, and now you're at 13%. Now that should start going down. If not, we're going to have to start knocking off all of the War Machines. Which would be a problem. That just cost us 2 shards so far. If we have to kill all of them to get it back up, it's going to get messy. We're down to 10% already on duplicate sickness. 9.8. Okay. So killing both of them worked. Down here, we're prepping for our newest expansion on Anomaly Containment. We're going to contain everything. We're going to become the SCP of containment. But not quite. We're just going to become more of a mass production of Bioferrite containment facility. I had half a plan to use a whole bunch of mega spider corpses to make a dead life Killbox and have them come back to life and attack our enemies. And no. We have new plans. So, yeah, I think all of these are going to get carted away and dumped to the tree. We're going to go with more of a brute force approach to our defensive needs. Oh, and it is time for the boys to be back in town. Yeah, you're going to need new gear. And you can come back as well. You'll feel a little bit ill. Oh, you're sedated, that's why. Don't worry, you'll wake up in a bit and you'll be fine and you'll be running around just like usual. But for now, we need to make some modifications down here. While we're building this, we do have to take care of one accounting problem. Antonio here. Psychically hypersensitive. We wanted to turn them into yunners. The problem is the moment we stick a joy wire in them, they'll die. They've only got 40% brain function left because, well, we hit them with psychic shock lance and it turned their brain to jelly. Or they got 2 burn scars? I don't know. Maybe we psychic shock lance them twice. Whatever the problem, if we stick in a joy wire, their consciousness will dip so low they'll just literally die. That would be a problem. So, what we're going to do is, well, they've got a death refusal. So, we'll just do what you always do when you encounter a problem like that. You just rip out the brain. That solves the problem. Once the brain's removed, they'll come back to life, and then we can get around to turning them into yunners. And then we'll finish off this area. Antonio over here has recovered from their little brain removal. A little bit of death refusal, blah, blah, blah. They're back up and running again. Excellent. Then we're going to give them a quick bliss lobotomy. This will make them super duper happy. It's basically a surgical way to do a joy wire. And dark visions of Sudamir. What happened? Oh, their husband died. Yeah, we killed a lot of friendly people. The problem was, well, okay. Well, it turns out the messages don't go back that far. The message before this was the raid that hit us. And we basically got hit by just a whole butt ton of relatives showing up. And they were the inhumanized ones belonging to the cult. So they don't run. And since they never run, there's no chance of any of the relatives surviving. They're all going to die or get captured. So we ended up having to kill all the relatives. Everyone's a little unhappy. Philip, we actually had to do a little bit of counselling to because they had a brother, a lover, and someone else died. And we had to give them a counselling session just to stop them from having a mental break. We're going to have to start going around giving more people counselling sessions as well. It's just everyone's a little on edge from all the murderage of their family members. Well, this is starting to come together quite nicely. I think we can start transferring over some of our projects from over there. Nice. Over here, Antonio, where are you again? Ah, yes. Antonio is... Well, their mood's good. Their mood's really good. And to help out with their psychic sensitivity before we meat beacon them, what we've done is... Psychic sensitivity is being boosted by a Bioferrite visage mask and a slave collar. Basically, you give anyone Bioferrite equipment, and it ups their psychic sensitivity. So this way we're up to 242%. If we could get our hands on, say, a good weapon for them as well. We're trying to make them some plate armor at the moment, but that takes ages. So I'm gonna do it now. So we want you to get yourselves where is it? A psychic harmonizer. There we go. I probably should have bought a spare in case this one doesn't go down so well. And then we'll have you go here. This will be your long-term storage. Medical bed, not for slaves. Damn it. Awkward. You know what? There. Why not? Rest until healed in that bed. I'm not sure how much of a mood boost this is going to give. Okay, a lot of people have only level 100% psychic sensitivity. It's not great. So, psychic harmony plus 19 mood. That is actually pretty decent. Alright then. I think we're going to move you over here. And we're going to make this your permanent installation when the time comes. Wait a second. Invisible creature detected. Invisible creature detected. You know what that means. Yeah, let's just take everyone who's awake and take the shits. Everyone come here. The whole lot of yous. Where are you? They haven't come in range of this one. I'm betting they're walking through here. No, they should be coming through. Confusing. Did that... No. We didn't see that door open. Okay, second one. Now, I haven't seen a door open. If a door opens, it's a revenant, right? If a door doesn't open, then it's going to be those sight stealer things. Philippe, close that door. Okay, that's two. It's the sight stealer things. Right. Where is Smirk? Smirk. What else is a flare? Now let's spread out. Actually, this might be overkill. That should take care of the problem, to be honest. The moment they get through the kill box, they'll run right into the shits, and that'll be it. That'll be the end of them. We could leave some guns here to help out, but I don't think it's actually necessary. I am curious about something, though. Smirk, come here for a minute. Can flares go through doors? I mean, I know that sounds like a stupid question, but... No, it would appear not. Alright, everyone back to work. There we are. Sight stealers have appeared. Actually, I should maybe make sure everyone stays inside the curtain wall. Yeah, just in case. Don't need anyone going inside just now. I figured out what caused everyone to go a bit nuts the last time, as in the reason we ended up triggering these toxic waste packs. Since the lads weren't in the zone that forbid them from this area, they decided, hey, let's go jump all the toxic waste packs out. And they did need dumping, it's just, it was really bad timing on their part. Alright, where's the rest of these? Should there not be more of you? They might arrive immediately or in days from now. Oh. So, there was just one. There was literally just one of them, and I went... I got all wound up over nothing. Never mind. While we're waiting for the sight stealers to show up, it's time to get our yunners on. Alright, Antonio, you should lie down in the bed for a second. You know what, we'll just set that up to industrial medicine. Why don't you rest until heal, right? Off you go. Perfect. Now, we are going to implant the genes of a vamp inside you. Bichette is, she's got them going on, so boom. Your genes are now reimplanted, and you are now a vampire, which also increases your psychic sensitivity, which should also mean, actually, Bichette, how are you doing on mood from this guy? 26 mood? Oh, suits you, sir. There's Le Putin machine is at 50. Wow. Right. People in this area are going to be incredibly happy. This is good. Plus 22. Plus 22. Okay, all good. Now we just got to make sure they never wake up. Easy, easy peasy. Now, they are going into a xenogermination coma that'll last for 2 days, but that's not what we want to do. Where is your heart? Right, let's check out the heart. 1 second. We'll get a doctor over here very quickly. Whoa, Victor? How are you doing that? Like, that's some impressive operational skills. Involuntary death rest. Excellent. They are now full-on sleepy sleep. And they also have a minor hemogen craving, but that is A-okay. Yeah, they're going to be a little bit unhappy. They got their organs harvested. But they do have a plus 30 for joy wire, plus 28 for slave expectations, and a plus 20 for a bliss lobotomy. Yes, so they're doing pretty good. Psychic Emanator, Sue, like all of this stuff was really making sure it was hard for them to dip below the 100, and now their mood is locked. They can never drop below that, unless they've changed something. So let's just wall them in. And we'll keep the heart for later. I don't think we're going to need to give it to them, but maybe we'll want to put the armor on them or do some other stuff later on. But for now, I think they'll be good. Some of our people may be a little bit annoyed that, you know, we ripped out the heart of someone. No. Oh, wait, no. The machines. The war machines. Yeah, organ harvesting and rip scanning are, you know, the machines are just not that happy with it, bizarrely enough, even though they're machines. It turns out the machines are the only people on this in this colony with heart. There, walled in nice and tight. That way they can't get killed by, you know, someone randomly coming along and shooting them or anything like that. They should just stay in there and be a perfect mood boost. Oh, and gotta make sure they got the correct name on them. Alright, so, mood beacon installed. That should keep everyone super duper happy. The moment they come in range, it'll just crank their mood up to, like, maximum level. Look at that, plus 39. That is insane. What have you guys got? Nope, they're just out of range. It'll be fine. They'll get back in range at some point, and so long as it keeps most of them from mental breaking, I'll be pretty happy. It also should increase the amount of inspirations we get. Well, judging by the flashing lights and the occasional screams we're hearing, I think we've got some sight stealers on their way. Oh no, sight stealers have appeared, and they're going to get immediately oh my god. Don't worry, one of them will get a hit off. I know they will. Like, it will happen. Yep, look, full of shit just took some damage. They got a bruise on their toe. Also, there's been an upgrade applied. Stone Skin Gland basically gives them some sharp armor, some blunt armor, a bunch of armor to make them less likely to die in combat. So now they're even tougher than before, while still having all of that damage resistance built in. Little shit and dumb shit have also been upgraded in the same way. Shih Tzu and Shit Happens have not had that applied just yet. We just haven't got around to it. It's on the agenda of things. I think we can... This is just so sad. Oh... Wait, what? You're calling us here a huge number of distant sightseers screaming in the twisted rage. They are coming. They might arrive immediately or days from now. So another batch of them is coming? Because, okay, I mean, the boys can kill him again. Full of Shit is definitely feeling like he's got a scratch on his right hand, which lost him 1 hit point, and a scratch on his right arm, which lost him 1 hit point. Wow, it's going to take him all of... like a fraction of a day to recover from that horrifying experience. Next up, we have an Acrapathon. We summoned it in. Well, the chip that it's going to drop is a bonus, but realistically what we want from it is the flesh beasts we are now summoning. So we're going to draw a bunch of flesh beasts. The flesh beasts will fight the Acrapathon, and then we will pick up the pieces. And... done. And... there you go. Surprise! We'll go down and get ready to mop up what's left over. There goes the Acrapathon. We need to get ready for what's next. First, Love Machine. Give me a Manhunter pulse right there, would you? Yeah, there's perfect. Ooh. Should probably let you guys fire. That would be a smart plan, and you guys should probably attack that. Oops, 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 oops. Ostrich Revenge. Well, yeah, we turned it Manhunter. That's bound to happen. Now, did I bring enough shock lances for this? I'm going to have Kevin and Xenotaph come up here and nab us a couple of tough spikes. Yeah, I'll figure out which ones are the healthiest and zap them. This was a mostly success. We managed to get our hands on 3 of these tough spikes. I would have preferred to get my hands on 4, but 3 will have to do. Yeah, they seem to die a lot easier. I think we're going to have to do a giant Dark Visions for Xenotaph. How? Oh, still probably annoyed by something, are you? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Go do your thing. We're going to take care of these guys. Now, these guys should get tended. We're just going to stick their entities on maintain only. And then once they've healed up a bit, we'll start plan B. Before we do anything with these tough spikes, we want to make sure they're at full health. If they're not at full health, things could become a little bit wonky. So we want to make sure they're fully healed before we start doing anything unhealy. Well... I think they're back again. This must be the second wave? Why is there 2 waves in a row? You know what? Who cares? We'll send out the ghouls. What the... Why is there a Sight Stealer over here? And why is there a shard here? And how have I missed it there was a shard there for all this time? You know what? Makes no difference. Oh, guys. You picked the wrong time of day to come to this... Yeah, went about as well as you'd expect. You guys, are you ready? Yep. And we'll be able to tell when they come around the corner because we've installed this. This lets us know when they've just come around that corner. We'll know exactly when they're about to get to us. I wonder if I need something to... Oh, yeah, there we go. They're almost there. And done. Yeah, they're kind of bunching up. Huh. This does seem to work, though. I wonder if we could get away with 3 ghouls. Actually, probably at a doorway 3 ghouls, but this is just... it makes it easier to clean up because we can just toss a Molotov in here and burn this whole thing down. We'll leave them to it. I don't think they're going to do any real damage. The thing is, sightseers are more... It's more not seeing them that causes the problem. Once you can actually corral them into an area like this and melee them down, they're too weak. They just don't have the DPS to do anything really major. Before we research this nanochip, I should point something out. Turns out books can research technologies you don't have the prerequisites for. We haven't actually studied the nanochip yet. We have already knocked out a whole chunk of this ultratech, and we've even started knocking at some of Wastepack at Atomizer. It seems the game starts giving you books further and further up the tech tree as you, well, complete the stuff lower down. So, yeah, we already had 1,300 points of this done. I don't know what would happen if you got all the way up to 100%, whether it allowed you to actually use the tech even if you hadn't scanned a, unlocked the prerequisite nano structuring chip. But if it did, that would be an interesting way to play, especially if you're playing some sort of weird nomadic playstyle. Time to get on with our experiment that we started a while ago. I've been trying to get these guys healed up, but it's taking forever. These ones are at 69%, this guy's at 75%, but this guy's 100% healed. I'd like to get started. So, you all hook up. You should be on minus 99 temp. It's a room this small, you should be able to get it down to at least minus 70 or 80. And you, well, I don't think cold affects you, but we're going to try anyway, just for funsies. Does it say here? Yeah, no mention of cold bothering you. What about this guy? Any mention of cold bothering you? Cold containment bonus. Less likely to escape if kept in a very cold room. How cold is the question? You know what? We'll worry about it another time. It's getting cold in here. It's down to minus 56 or so. And this guy's at hypothermia 16. We want to get him up to about 40%. Once it switches to hypothermia serious, then we want to turn the temperature gain down and make sure we just keep him at that level. Hypothermia minor, not enough. We would need it a little bit higher. Hypothermia has gotten up to serious levels. Oh, and trading. So, we're just going to leave that the way it is. To do that, we're going to crank up the temperature a bit. I think about 49. There's a whole guide on Steam about this. I'll link it in the description to give credit to the author who did it. I've tried this on a bunch of critters, like all the anomaly stuff, and the only one it seems to work properly on is tough spikes. I've been advised to work on the bulb freaks, the larger variants of these things, but no. The moment bulb freaks start to have any problems, they explode and give you problems. Like, for example, this thing's just gotten frostbite. If a bulb freak gets frostbite, it explodes into a bunch of under critters. The really small ones are the tri-spikes. They also die when they get frostbite or take massive amounts of damage. This thing can take frostbite and not die. And so long as we keep the temperature just right, it'll just keep getting frostbite. Someone should be along to tend them shortly. There we go. Perfect. There goes their arm as well. We're just going to leave them in there. Now, the reason you want to, well, keep them in there, like, want them healthy when they start, sentience. If their sentience goes too low, they will die. So we've got ones with brain damage here, so I'm not sure these guys are going to be any good. Ugh, like that brain shock one, I think that one might just be a lost cause. We'll put them in and we'll see what happens, but they might just die out. Same with this one, brain damage, shock lance. We'll transfer him over to the cold room, and this thing here... Yeah, I think this thing here is just pointless. We've stuck it in because we had the space, but I'm thinking... Yeah, we'll just chuck him over this side and get him out of the way. We're going to take care of a quick problem while we're out here, while we're waiting for that frostbite to kick in. Hey, you, get over here. We drop podded it in over to this section. Ooh. No, that's fine. Full of shite's got us covered. Go slow that one down if you wouldn't mind. By slow that down, I mean kill it stone dead. Elbow blade for the win. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Easy peasy. Now, I'd love if we could carry guys back from here, but we can't. As far as I can tell, there's no way to stick these into a transport pod or form a caravan with them in it or anything. So this would be a great way to get lots of tough spikes for, well, for our farm back home, but yeah, I can't see a way to do that just yet. Ambush. Yep, well. Ooh, in that case, War Machine, back up a bit. Yo, full of shite, back up a bit. Yep, that's good. And then we'll do the good old manhunter pulse. Yeah, that's about enough. And we'll let them kill each other. It's amazing. Once you've got, once you know what's going on, we just sent in 2 pawns. That's it. Well, a ghoul and a pawn, whatever you want to call it. Actually, before we break that guy open, we'll pull back War Machine a little bit. Reason being is that guy's going to pop out 3 things when the time comes. And you might as well finish that off. Since we can't take him home with us, might as well make sure they don't get back up. No, and you can attack that, but it's going to split into 3, and then you might as well kill everything that arises from it. Our first break open thing is... Ooh, I thought it was Hyperweave, but no, there's actually a Persona Monosword. Jealous. Yeah, that's... We don't care. Next. Our next surprise is a shard, and... Come on, what do you got for us? A corpse. You got anything good on your corpse? No, nothing. Well, let's just keep going then. Oh, damn it. I accidentally killed this one. I need to be more careful. How are the other guys doing? We'll see if we can't get them a little colder. Ah, oh, damn it, Randy, I'm trying to do something. You're really messing with my plans. Yeah, what is this? This is Mechanoid cluster. What do you got for us? Hopefully nothing too complicated. Defoliator, yeah, don't care. Oof. Bit messy. Mech high shield, sure thing. Countdown activator, 3.2 days. Couple of centipede burners, 2 centipede blasters. I wonder what would happen if we called a giant hole underneath them. Where did that pit opening go? Pit gate is over here. How long is that going to take? 5 hours. Okay, once that opens... Ooh. I should make sure everyone's selected to be inside. You know what? Let's curtain wall everyone. And then we'll make sure they're all inside. Gate will be open, and then we'll stir that up, and then close the gates and let them all fight it out. Time for the flesh beast to emerge. And go play. We need to get someone down to stir up this muck as quick as possible. I probably should have fired some mortars at them, but we actually can send down War Machine. Well, War Machine number 7. They can take care of this problem. We'll close the doors when the time comes. We've got Dumbshit Prime over here ready to close the doors. All we got to do is start these guys up, and that should be fairly easy. War Machine just needs to come in here. We'll airlock him in with some invisibility. Toss a grenade at these guys to stir them up. And then once the doors are closed, they'll have no one to attack but each other. Perfect. Now, while they're busy beating the snot out of each other, we're going to go home. Oh, and dumb shit. Get back here. How's that door looking? Door's closed. Right. In that case, we're just going to buckle up inside and let them kill each other. They're actually doing a pretty good job as well. Okay, a bunch of their scorchers and stuff are also going to end up dead, but that flame is actually quite useful against them. There is an awful lot more to come, but assuming any of them survive, well, we'll just hit them with a manhunter pulse. If the mech survive, then, well, it'll be a little bit more complicated, but we'll manage. It's just so much fun being able to summon enemies to kill your other enemies without having to actually kill the enemies yourself. Now, it's not going to kill everything. These guys are just way too tough. They have too much fire, I think. The amount of fire they have is just causing too many problems. But they should soften up a bunch of them. If they could get the fire guys in melee and stop them from shooting, they'd have a much better chance, but I don't think there's enough of them left anymore. Their numbers have been too thinned out, and the rest of them are too far away. Oh look, a group of travelers from Henda are passing by. They heard all of this noise and thought, hey, you know what? That sounds like somewhere I'd like to go. I mean, I admire the pyromaniac brawler annoying voice attitude, but that's only going to get you so far. I think he's actually going to kill this turret. He is single-handedly going to kill that turret. Wow. I am actually impressed that this guy's managed to make it this far. He's still dead. Like, many slugger turrets is kicking the snot out of him, but... Good job, buddy. Good job. You tried your... Wow. I think I might have to send someone forward to start opening the door. These guys might actually win. Huh. I really did not think that was going to happen. War Machine, what are you doing? You're set to go behind curtain wall. You should not be there. Run. You idiot. Now, get back to work. I do not know what you were doing down there. That was just dumb. I need to get ready to open the door so that they don't start pounding on the walls. If our door's not open when these guys are finished with everything down here, they're going to come looking for us and they'll start smashing on our walls instead of going towards the Killbox. It seems like cleaning up messes is just so much easier once you've got your hands on some of these guys. Right now, where is it? Oh, damn it. He's actually slower than this thing. How? Oh, never mind. How are you guys doing? All right, you have taken all of that out. All on your lonesome. You just ran in and punched stuff in the face because you're awesome that way. And we'll just take out the spawning buildings. Once they're done, we're free and clear, basically. Oh, there's actually a turret left. This guy over here is having a weird day. We've managed to get rid of his jaw. We've managed to get rid of one of his arms, but realistically what we want to do is get rid of his tentacles. I don't care about his left arm spike or his right arm spike. Once his two tentacles are gone, he can't move. Then he can never escape. That's the whole point we're doing this. We're just trying to freeze his legs off. I mean, if you take his arms as well, sure, that's great, but all I really care about is the legs. And I think because he's got brain damage, it might not be possible. It's just the buildup of pain from all of the loss of limbs eventually kills them all. So I'm not sure. We might need someone who's in pristine condition to actually do this correctly. But we'll find out in a minute, I suppose. So close. Okay, so the right tentacle's gone. Both the arms are gone. The jaw is gone. All we need is the left tentacle. Couple more ticks of frostbite and it should be gone. They've lost a little bit of blood. Oh, I think that's what got them the last time. The combination of the hypothermia combined with the blood loss and the pain reduced their sentience too much. Let's find out. Maybe, just maybe, we can keep this one alive with no legs. Wait, it's done. Both tentacles are gone. Both arms are gone. The jaw is gone. That's all of the arms and stuff done. We can... Yeah, exit. They're perfect. Like, finished. Temperature should go up, and we need to start building our secondary cell where we can put these nuggets. It's done. It's finally done. We have an anomaly nugget. Good to go. This thing is producing exactly 2 bioferrite per day, and it can never escape. Ever. It is just... for example, release. You, come over here. Release that thing. Nope. Cannot prioritize and assign to warning. Release that tough spike. That poor guy needs to run away. And look at him, he just falls right into down. Cannot crawl. Well, in that case, capture the tough spike. But no. Nope, don't. Fine, we'll put him back there in a second. So, what we have here is a source of 2 bioferrite per day that can never cause us any problems. And if you have enough of them scattered around the place, any of the people who have that void fascination thing and decide to go free a void entity, who cares? They're just going to free a nugget. Nugget will fall on the ground. We put the nugget back in. Done. As well as that, we can hook up 8 of these to 1 bioferrite harvester, which means that's 16 bioferrite per day. That's completely safe for us. That's enough to run over 2 of those generators. Each one's worth about 4,000 watts. So we can get over 8,000 watts out of this. Or we could run 2 of those atmospheric thingies. And, not only that, I think we should be able to process 4 at a time in here. So we keep, say, 4 in here, wait until they're healed up, keep another 4 of those tough spikes in there. We want to farm them as much as we possibly can. We're going to want to hit up the rituals a lot. And then we'll have so much bioferrite to play with, we should be able to do some really dumb stuff near the end game. I figure we can fit in 27 nuggets right here, and then once they're filled, we'll just backfill these with, with another 4. That'll bring us up to 30, which is about 60 bioferrite per day. Then we'll have this as a high-tech containment, and then this can be to replace any nuggets that, well, get killed through to whatever. I mean, drop pods might land in here or something. But that should give us more than enough bioferrite to run some truly ridiculous builds. Now, just gotta make sure we... smooth out the kinks in the production process of making all these nuggets. Sorry about the delay getting this out. It's just took a while to get that first nugget going. It's just all the 2 tough spikes we got. We kind of gave them that brain scarring. Made them a little bit tougher to knock the arms and legs off them. Next time, I think we'll get this a lot easier. Anyway, I'm going to cut this out here for the day. I hope you enjoyed. Good luck.